Welcome to this exciting video from Project 1920 called The Reasons Why You Won't Get Reparations and What You Can Get Though. Have you ever felt like getting reparations was a dream you always wanted, like winning the lottery? Or maybe like certain people in Congress were just leading you on, hoping you would vote for them? Be honest, you've heard the debates, seen the hashtags, maybe even shared a post or two. But deep down, do you believe it's coming? I want to talk to you like we're sitting across the table, because I don't think you're getting reparations. And I'm not saying that to crush hope. I'm saying it because there's a better move you can make, starting now. You've heard of 40 acres and a mule, right? That was Special Field Order Number 15, signed in 1865, giving land to freed slaves. Within months, President Andrew Johnson reversed it, gave the land back to Confederate owners. Since then, attempts like House Resolution 40 in the 1980s and the 2021 hearings have stalled out. That's 150 plus years of stalling. Why would you think 2025 to be any different? Let's be real, reparations is unpopular. Polls by Pew Research show about 77% of white Americans oppose it. Corporate America moves where public opinion is. That's why you see diversity statements, but not checks being cut. Students for Fair Admissions versus Harvard, 2023, decision. It gutted affirmative action in colleges. Since then, states have been slashing day programs in schools and workplaces. There are about 22 million African Americans nationwide. A $50,000 per person package is over $1 trillion. Remember the flood of pandemic money with stimulus checks, PP loans, and EIDL advances? All dropped within months in 2021. The Bureau of Labor Statistics reported inflation spiked to 9.1% in June 2022, the highest in 40 years. Big payouts now would get blamed for more inflation. Truth is, most turned those checks into cash. This caused the money supply to exponentially increase at the federal level to meet the demand of banks and check cashing places to serve people who want cash. If you got $50,000 tomorrow, would you know how to multiply it? Be honest. FINRA Foundation surveys show Black Americans score lowest nationwide on basic financial literacy. If you weren't taught how money works, then your lump sum often cycled right back into the same 2021 system. Where's your return on investment? 250 years of slavery, 90 years of Jim Crow, 60 years of redlining. These weren't just laws, they rewired how generations think about ownership. They built a system based on ignorance and greed that you and I are still struggling to figure out over 400 years later. The people who landed in 1607 were hired by the Virginia Company to find gold and resources to sell back in England, not live here as settlers. It was business from the beginning. Framing them as settlers obviously seemed more palatable at the time. Since it's just you and I, let's talk about the fear that no one wants to say out loud. There's an unspoken fear that if you had wealth equal to, or greater than, white America, you'd treat them how some of them have been treating you. That fear is a quiet wall blocking reparations. Most of them don't understand that you and I would be so happy about the acknowledgement and payment, until there would be no room for revenge. Stop waiting on someone else to brainstorm your business plan, even AI platforms. AI is powerful, but it's a tool, not a vision. You build the business plan first. Then let AI refine it. Once finished, ask AI to give pros, cons, and suggestions for improvement. This gets you ready to manage the business at a higher level. Separate your personal credit from your business credit. Tap into CDFIs, community development financial institutions, and black-owned banks like One United or Hope Credit Union. Local and private grants exist, but you have to position yourself right, legally structured, updated business plan, bank ready. Understand how taxes actually work. Example, use Section 179 deductions to expense equipment. Pay yourself a salary through your own LLC, cuts self-employment tax. Convert personal expenses, home office, mileage, into legitimate business deductions. Use a solo 401k or an SEP IRA. To shield profits and invest. Hire yourself, your spouse, and your kids, legally. Paying children ages 7 to 17 up to $14,600 yearly each is deductible when they work in your business. That turns one income into multiple streams, all within your own household. Came tomorrow, estimates are $10,000 to $50,000 per person. That's a car, maybe a semester of tuition, not generational wealth. What I'm teaching you can multiply that every single year. Stop waiting on Congress. Start building systems your kids can inherit. That's how you win. If you enjoyed this video, hit the notification and subscribe buttons to see more exciting content. Also download my free Black Business ebook and free business budgeting rule in the video description. As a non-profit, please donate to Project 1920 on givebutter.com or gofundme.com to complete the construction of our 120-hour free online Black Business course. Thanks for watching.